Okay, so Scott put this together. It's a little bit off, but it'll be fine. I'm just gonna fire Scott. AKA, I think I'm 4 frames late. So if we watch this, so Zoast is on the left, movement there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so, but that's fine. Sorry for the quality. What quality? I'm joking. Thank you for putting this together, Scott. I'm just fucking with it. Yeah, I mean, so it's definitely interesting to see. I did skim through some of this. Our runs are so close. It is fun to see. I mean, you can see like the difference in play style, but then some rooms are almost exactly the same. Like some rooms are just standard that you do, and then some rooms are not so standard. Music. Okay, we don't need none of that. Do you guys want me to use a different, hold on. Is this too small or is this fine? This is probably fine. I could use a different layout, but this is fine. All right. Yeah, what the hell did I do there? Oh, it's probably because I didn't, let me see here. Did we enter on the same? So it's just about the same. I think Zoast got it. Yeah. So Zoast did the damage boost there that Zenny was talking about. Saves like 10 frames. I did not. So that is something I'm incorporating now. I didn't realize that. So as you can see, 7 frames ahead because of that, and they got an 85. Zoast, the world record's on the left. My PB's on the right. Bigger would be nice, but it's fine. Well, you know how it is. Should have just reset right there. Both really good series times. Yeah. He's also got a really good series time. We don't need to watch this since, you know, I don't really optimize the cutscene too much. It pushes Ridley up higher, so then Ridley goes off screen sooner. That's basically it. Yeah, I just started 4 frames behind Zoast. It didn't line up perfect, but it doesn't matter. Zoast had a better series time than I did. So the early game comes down to factors that generally runners don't care about. So you'll hear me say, if I get a 443, I'm like, okay, this is fine. I don't care. You know. But my PB I was running against was a 438. Brick, thanks for the 30. I mean, our room strats are so similar here. I will say I have done, I think, probably more optimizing on some of these rooms than Zoast, but I don't know. I don't know the extent of room optimizations that he tries to do. I think he's a very, very all-around fast and like consistent player. So, left is world record, right is my PB. I think I messed this up too, so because my bombs time isn't the greatest. Yeah, I fall right there. No, my bombs time is fine, but yeah, it's like Zoast is really good at this game or something. So pretty much, it's identical. He had a little bit of a misstep there. but still good. You can see, you'll see like rubber banding because of small mistakes. Okay. Let's see the bomb trees of fights. I want to say that Zoast. No, they're both fine. I messed up a little bit there, or I didn't get the proper placement, but it's still fine. Yeah, both good. Both very similar rooms here. You think you'll win this race? I think I lose by frames. Yeah, you just want to go out with you. I love you. Marry me. A Niv? What did I tell you? I feel like I've optimized this room more than other runners. So, let's see here. So, by the time you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 frames behind. And then I feel like I catch up here. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I caught up by a little bit. By a good amount, actually. And then I had to fuck it up. There's a lot of little rooms I feel like I've optimized well. But at the same time, there's actually some rooms that I need to work on. From what I could see from watching or skimming through some of this comparison. So it's good. I definitely want to take note of it and do some offline work on a few things. This is fine. I like this strat. I do have to wait a little bit longer. It sucks missing that missile, but it doesn't really matter too much. A good sub for runs. Wait, what do you mean? I didn't on-morph there, which is a little weird, but... Zoast does a Moonfall there, which... That Moonfall is preference. It's not necessarily faster. Well, what do you mean? Zoast is playing right now. Is it a good substitute for runs? Yeah, it is. I get more... It's more productive because I'm just tired. I don't want to risk it. What happened there? Oh, he just missed the ledge grab. Okay. So just like that. One missed ledge grab, so I'm behind. Zoast falls. I get up in 2. I'm a little bit behind now. And then he misses one ledge grab, and all of a sudden I'm ahead. It's so funny how it just turns like that. I'm pretty sure this happens quite a few times in this run. This runs. When did the world record get put up? Well, I don't know, like 8 months ago. So Zoast had the record for what, like 2.5, 3 years. Zoast came back to Super Metroid for a little bit, and he actually beat his time by like half a second. So the current world record is almost the same. I actually beat the long-standing world record, but I'm 0.5 behind the current. The 4046 stood for a long time. Yeah. So this is interesting. I want to see something here. So the moment it stops scrolling. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 47 frames ahead. 0.5 seconds off of world record. This room went okay for me. So then let's see something here. So 47. So then face forward. Why did I run so far to the right? So that's the moment I face forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that strat, I must have either fucked up my strat because Zoast gained 15 frames right there. I think it was almost over a quarter of a second. Was there something weird with? Let me see here. It's 60. So I ran kind of far to the right. I did slop that ledge grab up a little bit, which wasn't great. And then this strat that Zoast is doing is definitely nice. I'm just curious because the lag reduction, I think, made Zoast gain some time. I'm gonna actually work on that a little bit later and see. Well, yeah, so the strat that Zoast is doing is a strat that allows you to farm another super missile. That's it. And it's a little bit of lag reduction. Theoretically, it's slower, but I'm just curious about consistency. And then he does this strat as well, which is neat. But also slower a little bit. However, I might consider learning that. Watching PB versus world record, but video orders world record versus PB, people get confused. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But if people get confused when on the right side of the screen is my layout and it says it has the same layout as I currently have with my input display, if people get confused by that, they're just not gonna function in life. What do you want me to do? Unconfuse them? Like hit their head or something? Like what? I think both of these are fine. Unconfuse people? I don't get it. I just want people to like think a little bit. We can problem solve, chat. You're all very, very smart. We can problem solve these things. If you come into this stream, you're like, oh, which one's Oats? Ah, dude, my head hurts. Just think a little bit. Oh, the right side has the same layout as Oats in the controller display that Oats always uses. Maybe that's Oats. Poggers. Oh, it's now I'm sadder and more confused. Oh. I mean, yeah, the right side does say Oats and goats, but that does shift. What does it say now? Oh, it says, okay, we're good. So Zoast gets a fast mid-fast, I get a mid-mid. He misses his missile there. And then gets a quick backup with the fast. So yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna make this as clear and concise as possible. Just so there's no confusion. My, in this instance, stands for me. Oats and goats in this particular instance. So we're gonna make that very clear. Yeah, I don't want any confusion here. Okay. Wait, Oats, dude, I can't read, man. All right, so what's this looking like here? Hold on. So let's see. So leaving, I'm not too far behind. I'm curious to see. So this was actually shitty. I left with like terrible power bombs, so I lose some time here because of that. I have to do this strat, and this is where a big like, this is kind of a weird thing to run against. I have one power bomb, so I have to do that strat, which it lost me like 3 seconds. So I lose a little bit of time here. Other than that, I think this is all solid. I think, I want to say Attic wasn't great either. Zoast had a little mess up there, but I think his Attic was really good. I feel like I messed mine up, maybe not. Oh, my missile didn't come out, and then I farmed. So I lost about a second there because of that. What did Zoast do for his Attic at the end? Oh, he just kind of delays it a little bit. It stops. Okay. That's probably the same speed as what I normally do. Just preference, I guess. He misses that. Yeah, Oats, dude, you're behind now because you got bad luck, dude. Yeah, chat. This is why I put my Oats and Goats PB. I don't want you guys to hurt your head. So resource-wise, my resources are looking grim. AKA my power bomb count is scary. So whenever you're at 0 power bombs here, there's an issue. So let me lay this out for you. There's a chain of things that happen. Here's how it works. Let's pretend that I have like as much HP as I need in supers and missiles. You have 0, farm both crabs. Both crabs have a 60% chance of a power bomb drop. If you get 1 power bomb from the crab, you have to farm the B-Tom in the attic, in the red tower. If you get 0 from the crabs, you have to still farm, and then you lose even more time. That's what happened to me in this PB. If you get 2 power bombs, you don't need to farm the B-Tom. So what happened to me here? I have 0, so the order of operations in my head is, okay, 2 crabs, 60% each. If I get 1, I farm the B-Tom. If I get 0, I'm fucked, and I still farm the B-Tom. You know what? Actually, I will do that, yes. Just to eliminate any more confusion. So, as you saw, what happened to me there, I got 0 power bombs. So in my head, I'm like, okay, this run's done. 0.5 seconds. Because whenever this, I know the run's not done, but it's so annoying to get fucked over like that. So then here I lose another second. I had to farm both crabs, which lost me a second. And then I had to farm this, which lost me another second. So overall, I'm at a loss. Between wrecked ship and the 2 farms I just did and still got fucked over, I am at now a loss of 5 seconds. I am going to skip the Meridia tube in this, and then I gain 3.5 back. But then I lose a 1.5 seconds again later. So I lost a ton of time just because of shitty drop RNG. So you see, I make up a little bit of time here, but I have to then lose this time later. So yeah, overall, it was a net loss. It was a massive loss. It was about a net loss of 7. No. Yeah, about 7 seconds or so. 6.5, 7. Just because of RNG. You lose time doing the tube later because the trigger that explodes the tube is on the top left, and we enter from the top right, or from the right. You talking about these splits like they're stocks? Well, yeah, I mean, shit. Why do it later? Because it's technically faster to do it later instead of a strat. Let me show you. So, hold on. So in this room, let's pretend I don't lay this power bomb here. You see that power bomb on the right? If you don't lay it, I have to lay a bomb where, kind of where I am, and then bomb again, wait for it to explode, and then go up, which is technically a little bit slower than breaking the tube later. No matter what I do, I'm losing time. But this mitigates like half a second. That's it. They're still both slow. I decided to keep this strat consistent because I don't like doing the bomb strat on the fly and opt to do the Meridia tube later. Yeah, there's been a lot of optimizations. It's been a lot of fun though. I skipped breaking the tube, as I just explained, because I got fucked over on RNG. And I do it later, because it's technically faster than what I just explained. All right, I think the ice beam times were, what was it? 40, I want to say 40 and 42. So I think I was like 2.5 seconds behind at this point. No. So I actually make up time here. Zoast didn't get the proper frame there, which sucks. I hate that shit. That's not even like operator error. That's just dumb. I actually take the lead here. So he takes a little misstep there. We both farm 2. Yeah. He slips up a little bit, and then I think it's tied again. Okay. So this is a room I actually want to work on. I jumped way too high here. So when we're talking about optimizations and stuff, this is the stuff I look for. So if you see now, we're pretty much where we land. I'm a little bit behind on landing. So my jumps in this room are just way too high. I get way too much height. So Zoast barely goes into that stalactite. I'm hugging the ceiling almost because I'm stupid. So by the time we're both hitting the ground, I lose 10 frames. So yeah, I lost 10 frames just because of that. Zoast is doing a more consistent strat here, which I'm totally fine with. I luckily got the top strat. I hate that room so much. Zoast does right side, I do left side with a farm. I get the bad left side with a farm because I got screwed over by the cack attack. Still all fine. Zoast farms on the way in, which I have tested endlessly. It's technically slower to farm on the way in. What I did was faster. So there's a couple options you can do here. So you see we're pretty close to one another here. So he's going to go to the left and farm. And then I do a bigger jump to fix the door, and then I run through it. And then he will jump through the door. So then I'm already at this point. Hold on, let me see something just for my own. So it takes me from first movement, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 13 frames to get to that, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it took me 13 frames to get to the block. It took Zoast almost 30. So like I said, I've endlessly grinded this and compared. It's just faster to do what I did. Run through, do the farming later. And then, yeah. It's only well, what? How many farms are you doing all together? That's the thing. So, like, Zoast did 1 farm on the way in, and maybe didn't get exactly what he wanted. I did 0 farms on the way in. I had relatively okay resources. So in my head, I'm doing 2 farm guaranteed. So Zoast also is going to do 2 farm guaranteed with these resources. So either way, we're both committed to 2 farms. But the difference is I didn't farm on the way in, and I saved, and then I saved 20 frames almost, or 15 frames in pre-speed haul. Yes, so I did 2 farms in total and saved, man, I don't even know anymore how much time. It's just significant. Saved a good amount. He did 3 farms in total. And then, you know, lost however much. I don't know. You can do it static. It's just not, it's not easy to save time with. If you do it right, you will definitely save time. 60 frames. I think we both have a really clean room here. I fell, so Zoast gains a little bit of time because this is so annoying. You have to be so careful with your inputs here. You see this? This just, look on the right side. Wait, what's already something? The powerbomb leg reduction? Yeah, I mean, I do it sometimes, but it's just hard to save time with. That's all. So I on morph, I think at a weird time. And then I fall. You see how I fall? It's because I'm on a slope. And this game's stupid. So then just because of that, yeah, I just lose time. I didn't actually aim, but I believe it just happens depending on when you on-morph. Okay, so I was a little bit behind. I'm still technically behind by like 2.5 seconds because of the tube, though. Yeah. My Lorne Orfair was sloppy. And remember how I was having D-pad down issues? I feel like it started here, was when I recognized it. Because I couldn't morph in worst room of the game. So here, I fucked up and didn't press down at the proper time, so I didn't get top shelf, which loses like 50 frames. So obviously that's something that we want to work on. And then this, I just could not press down. So that was a sloppy grab, and then it was just sloppy. I could not get it. So I had to do some weird backup, just slow as shit. Hey, Spanky, JC. Package got delivered, if you get what I mean. Yeah, I mean, this is all fine. This is a similar room. This is going on YouTube too, isn't it? Oh, why not? You guys like watching it, right? So why wouldn't YouTube? Our resources are both pretty nice. 13 and 6 and 7 and 7 are both resources I would take all day. San Pellegrino. I think both these are fine. So yeah, so now my focus on Lore and Orfair is just going to be cleaning up the rooms pre-Ridley. Because if I can clean up the rooms pre-Ridley and have that consistent, I then no longer have to worry about 66 Ridley fights, which is what I got in my PB. We'll round it up to 67. So I can get a 70 Ridley fight and just have a much cleaner pre-Ridley door. So this is how I've been looking at runs for like the last like 10 PBs since like 4120 is I try to find like things to make it less stressful. So one thing I will do obviously is just clean up the rooms prior, which means that my Ridley fight doesn't need to be godlike. That's really cool, bro. Nutella, suck my nuts. So I think we both enter with full. Frank, thanks for the 17. I'm a little bit behind entering, but you'll see both our Ridley fights are really good. Our Ridley fights are really good. And we both have a very similar opening, the swoop, which is my favorite pattern to get. The swoop pogo isn't my favorite, but swoop is really good. When Ridley's red, just makes it easier to keep track and count. And also, yeah, so my Ridley fight was super sick. I'm only actually like half a second ahead because the Ridley explosion matters. And I got a slow explosion. Pogo isn't always bad, but. So yeah, just like that. It's still pretty tied. Well, it's basically just when Ridley is exploding, that's it. Because sometimes Ridley will grab you and then slowly go to the middle. Sometimes Ridley will grab you and then just instantly explode. When you jump into Ridley's hands or claws from a pogo, generally it's a slow explosion, but you're always going to do that because it's consistent. And you just want to end the fight. So we actually both make the same exact mistake there. That's funny. And then it's essentially tied again. Yeah, almost down to the frame. Zoast had a couple missteps here. This happened a couple nights ago. I'm just watching this and I want to end stream just because I'm pretty exhausted. Definitely just going to try to get some good rest and hit it again hard. Tomorrow, Friday, maybe even Saturday. Hump, you're going to have to watch the whole video because I'm kind of explaining what's happening and what's going on. It's not as simple as Fantoon. There's constant back and forth in this game. It's too technical just to have like Fantoon be a factor, you know. That's because if I fire more, Ridley might turn around because that was the end of the pogo phase, Callowman. And if you fire a super into Ridley's tail, you just lost 2.5 seconds. Terrible. Hey, Niv, come on. This was so stupid. I fucking launched into the air. So what happened here? Let's go frame by frame. So what I do is I shoot, jump instantly, do an insanely small mock ball. But what happened was I didn't aim down entirely, so I was still in a larger hitbox. So then when I go to do my mock ball, I'm already touching the ground, and I just fucking launch. Yeah. Because the mock ball, the inputs are, the inputs here are, just for fun, let me tell you. It's shoot, jump, down, and it should be down. So it's, I'm holding run, jump, shoot, jump, let go of jump, aim down, press down, repress jump, right. All within this many frames. So it's incredibly difficult when you're nervous and you only have 6 frames to do, you know, that many inputs. I just didn't jump very high, so I kind of fucked it up. Okay, oh, so all I heard was press right. Okay. I mean, it's more than 6 frames, but because you can jump higher. The thing is, I didn't jump higher, so that's why I launched into the air. Both pretty good grades. My super missiles kind of sucked ass here. Zoast also did not get good drops. 3 super missiles sucks. But you're gonna see the discrepancy here. So I have a 26:57 Varia time. Zoast gets a 26:59. However, I'm still technically behind because of the Meridia tube. Zoast likes to do the powerbomb strat. I like to do the mock ball strat if I can get it because it's just always faster. I got a couple nice super drops there. He got 2 missiles and a super, which is decent, but an extra super would have been pretty ideal. So I'm gonna lose. I lose the lead right here because of the tank. This loses like, it's like a net loss of 1.5 seconds overall. This is my weakest segment. I also missed this jump, which is another 1 second and 20 frames lost, so 80 frames total. That's a frame perfect jump though, so it's not easy. We both lose time in this. On my splits, I lose 1.5 seconds in this room, or second. He messed up a little bit there, but oh, we both messed up. Nice. We both suck at that room, I guess. Yeah, I mean, really just matters on what we see after bot swoon, right? Zoast got that pattern, which allowed him to save some time. I got this pattern, which allows me to save some supers. But yeah, it was pretty good. I leave with really good resources. 10 and 4 is also pretty damn good. So pretty much if I see 4 supers after bot swoon, I'm like, okay, it's game on. Obviously anything over 4 is great. So lucky? No, I just, you know. If I had the same resources as Zoast, I would have had, it would have just been 5, just 1 more. But, Crade happens. Zoast actually gets a quicker drop right there, which is, you don't try to do, because you could bonk your head. And then, I don't necessarily care about this. Our setups for the fight are a little bit different. I do rain dance. He does the normal, traditional strat. No, if I have that many supers, I'm not going to waste 30, 40 frames on that. So yes, Zoast is a little bit ahead now at this point. Both have blue. So yeah, it's very similar endings here. I saved more of my super missiles. Skip that last energy tank to save time, because if you skip that last energy tank, you die to Mother Brain. And you also die to Dragon sometimes, and you also can't get back across the Coliseum. So if we skip that energy tank, even if Mother Brain didn't kill us, we would still lose time. More than likely. You do need 3 E-tanks to finish the game. I think he does a 2 farm here. Vazul, don't do it to me, man. Come on. I do a 1 farm. 2 and 2 is a little bit scary, but it's, I mean, I've had like 2 and 0 and 2 and 1, but yeah, I'd rather have 79 and 4 supers all day. True rack here, I could do that. I actually make up some time on Zoast here because he had some slip up there. I had a fairly clean room. Here's what I'm gonna do real quick. I gotta piss. I'll be right back. Hold on. Let's continue. Both good rooms here. Pretty similar. I did that a little bit slow. Zoast got more of the luck that we traditionally would see, I guess. The reason I have 4 is because my bot swoon pattern, that's pretty much it. So if I didn't get that bot swoon pattern, I'd have 2 currently, technically, with the same exact luck. Well, no, I think Zoast got a... No, he didn't do 2x. I think he used missiles. Anyways. This is obviously not important to watch. I actually used the strat I came up with so I don't get fucked by grouping here. And I was blessed because I finally got some good supers in room 1. The supers in room 1 like kind of dictate the pace, I feel like, of everything else. And the supers were really good. So then I know that even if room 2 is not the greatest, we're still probably gonna be good. Yeah. Like I said, it basically comes down to room 1. It sets the pace. So I was a little bit behind entering this. Zoast likes to do this strat to where he goes to the door, then he uses missiles, which you would use missiles in that instance, but then wait for this Rinka boost, which saves 20 HP, I believe. But it's slower overall. It does actually even out. So we're pretty much tied here. No, I got this a couple nights ago. So, yeah, syncs up. It's pretty much exactly the same sync because I started 4 frames behind Zoast in the comparison. God damn it, Scott. So if you see, I might even be ahead by a frame, actually. Yeah, it's neck and neck. Started a little bit later, but it's still pretty much the same. Yeah, equals out. Zoast does the down back strat here, which I opted to stop doing because I've messed it up too many times. So that is about 25 frames. And then what happens here, I actually had to wait for that turret. So if I come up here and you see that turret to the right, or well, it's to the left of me right now. It's angling down at a 45-degree angle. If it stays that way, once I'm done doing this, I know that it's going to shoot. So I have to wait because I know that that shot is coming. You can sometimes get a missile out, but you take a huge risk because the hitbox is massive of these turret shots. It's actually on a grid, and the grid is fucked. It's way against you. Was it the same for Zoast? Nope. Nope. 60. Yeah, I mean, that's just preference, but it shoots at different times. Cat Lomain, I don't know what I don't want to sit here and describe every single turret pattern for you. What I said, okay, dude. Cat Lomain, please. All right, let me explain it then. Okay, let's watch from Zoast's perspective. You always do this to me, Cat Lomain. I don't know why. So if I was Zoast right now, I'm watching the turret shot. I go, okay, is the shot gonna come out by the time I'm done shooting these? Oh, it came out by the time I'm done shooting these. I can start then shooting. On my PB, which I already just got done explaining, you watch the turret shot. It's angling at a 45. I shoot, I kill. It hasn't shot or turned yet, which means, therefore, it will then shoot. Dude, Cat Lomain is either a troll or... Dude, I don't understand. I'm going to actually stop responding to Cat Lomain. Like, seriously, it's just too much. Alright, so this is where some shit happens. Yeah, one guy. No, the difference is, Cat Lomain, I explained something. I just got done explaining. This is why I shouldn't explain anything, because people are still going to ask questions. Wait, what now? I wish Oats announced when he ignored me. No. I just got done explaining why I waited, and then you go, dude, wait. Zoast got that angle too. Why did he not wait? But I just explained it, and then I have to explain it twice. That's why it gets annoying. So Mother Brain was kind of annoying. Oh, it's fine. I always have to explain myself twice with you, Cat Lomain, I feel like. Which is fine. It is what it is. So Mother Brain. So Zoast got his first catch up. I got my first catch up. Well, I'm also tired and crabby, so I also get annoyed much easier. So it's okay. You can ban whoever you want though, babe. So just have at it. So this is when it sucks. So I don't know how many shots Zoast is at, but this is the funny part. I actually gained time. Zoast's fight was pretty bad as well. I lose 5 seconds in this fight. And pretty much Zoast got a very similar pattern. So I don't feel as bad because it just happens, you know? Like it happened to him as well. So I'm ahead by frames. But not much. We'll skip past this, unimportant. So the explosion. Let's see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm 15 frames. Well, I'm actually 19 frames ahead right now in this instance. So even we both had shitty fights, and that sucks. But I'm 19 frames ahead currently of the record. I missed this shot, but it doesn't really matter. The reason the shot missed doesn't matter. It's kind of tough to explain, but thank you for the raid. So the reason it doesn't matter if you miss a shot is because if you watch the end of this fight, check this out. I want to show you something. I'll show it real quick. So Zoast hasn't missed a single shot. I missed 1 shot. We started roughly the same time. So Zoast, that's the killing shot right there for Zoast. And this is my killing shot. Hold on. So my killing shot is right. Actually, no, it's the shot before that. Basically, what matters is Zoast's fight. At the end of this, Mother Brains takes a step back to get into position to then step forward. You see how this is a slow step back for Zoast? And then if you watch mine, I end the fight with 1 missed shot, but Mother Brain is already in position. So I've also tested this fight for hours and hours, and you are actually allowed, and sometimes it's even faster, to miss 1 shot. What side is you again? L-Orps? I swear to God, you're going to be gone for life. I got to answer that question seriously. So, let's see here. I'm like 17 frames ahead right now of record. And so you're gonna see on top of Mother Brain fucking us both over, so I don't feel as bad. I don't feel like Mother Brain made me lose the record, which I mean Mother Brain did. And also Mother Brain made Zoast lose an even better record. What really stuck it in, I know, chat, stuck it in. What really, you know, put a fork in it is the steam pattern. So here, I do a bigger jump here to try to normalize. I didn't even get the normalization, which just sucked because it's fairly consistent, so it's whatever. I get hit by third steam. I'm trying my best to do something in the middle, but I get hit by a steam at the very peak of this hump. Right there. Right there. See that steam coming out of the ground on the grass? I get hit by that. That steam already occurred for Zoast. So Zoast gets the mock ball through it. I lose all of my momentum because of that dumb shit. It was so annoying, dude. And then, you know what's funny here? If I would have pressed down right here, which you can, the frame of landing, I technically, would have beaten world record by like a frame. However, I wouldn't have been done grinding anyways. And it's really hard to get this down input properly. So this is like some task shit almost. However, it doesn't matter. Or it would have been a tie. Yeah, you just want to play, you'll get it? Oh, okay. But yes. So our runs were insanely close. It's pretty much, it's just neck and neck, and it's back and forth the entire time. So yeah, essentially I get some good insight from this. I have kind of some new rooms to practice, and I'm going to take a look at some kind of different decision making for a couple different things, but we're still grinding, we're still going. Hopefully, I mean, competition is always good, and without a doubt, if I do beat his time, he would come back and beat it. Probably within a good amount of time. Unless I beat the record by like 6 to 10 seconds, you know, I think Zoast is fairly competitive, so he would eventually go back and try to get it. Yeah, he's doing 100% for the tournament right now. If I were to beat the record by 10 seconds, it would be very difficult, I think, for him to come back and beat it in a timely manner. I think that would be a little bit steep, but 6 seconds would be a challenge, but I definitely think that's within grasp with better room optimizations and stuff that have been found over the last couple of years.